My dad takes the majority of my salary for himself, and working is no longer worth it, so I'm quitting my job. I, 16, have lived with my dad, 64, for about a year now. My parents are divorced, and I am not close with my mother. I'm entering my senior year, I'm graduating a year early, and will start school again in a week or so. Last year in November, I began working at a restaurant as a hostess to save up for a car. I'd take the bus to and from school, as well as to work, and a car would save me a lot of time. I make minimum wage, and I pull in a little over $1,000 a month after taxes. I put about 60 to 70% of that into savings and spend the rest on various things, such as going out with friends or Funko Pops. In February of this year, my dad told me that since I was making so much money, I needed to start contributing to the household. At first, this was fine. He asked that I pay for my phone bill and utilities. We rent from a family member, so utilities are discounted, and my phone bill isn't too expensive either. Both things are about $200. With this, I was saving less, so I still had spending money, but I still had set aside $400 to $500 every month for the car. In July, he decided I needed to pay a portion of the rent. I tried to argue with him on that, but he threatened to close my account, which he can do because he opened it for me. I had to start giving him $500 on top of the $200 a month, totaling $700 a month. With the $300 I had left, I saved $200 for the car and kept $100. I was pretty fed up at this point, but it gets worse. I have some cash in a jar in my room, in case I go do something that you can't use a card for. I had about $300 in the jar from several months. Last week I came home from work and the jar was empty. When I asked my dad, he said that since I'm his daughter, he's entitled to the money I make. I was furious. I told him he had to give it back, but he had already spent it on some BS Amazon purchases. Lucky me. He told me he wanted $100 extra a month because I shouldn't have that much money just for me. So after all this, I'm only pulling in $200 a month, that's if I don't save any. Last night I told my dad I was going to give my 2 weeks' notice. I work hard, and I'm exhausted, it isn't worth a few $100s I get. He was furious and said that I owe it to him to contribute to the household. I go to work in a few hours, and I'm planning on letting them know I won't be continuing.